This is John Susko from MyPeakLife.com, and these are the top 10 frequently asked questions on how to quit smoking. Question number 9. What if I just cut down? Wouldn't that be good enough? There's a group of related questions to this question, so I've gathered them all here. They go like this. Can't I just cut down? And what about the safer cigarettes like low tar and filtered and menthol? Is there any risk if I smoke but I don't inhale? And can I still smoke the occasional cigarette after I've stopped? Let's tackle these one at a time. Can I just cut down? Well, it'll help somewhat to cut down, although this, of course, depends on how much you were smoking originally and by how much you reduce. Research shows that heavy smokers, 15 or more cigarettes a day, who cut their cigarette intake in half but didn't quit, did not have a lower risk of death. Quitters, however, had a 35% lower risk of death from all causes and a 64% lower risk from tobacco-related deaths than those who continued to smoke heavily. The researchers also found no difference in respiratory disease or death risk from heart disease between people who reduced their smoking and those who continued to smoke heavily. So what about those safer cigarettes like low tar or filtered? Well, they aren't really safer. If you smoke a cigarette with low tar and nicotine content in exactly the same way as a high tar, high nicotine cigarette, the negative effects will be less. But when smokers change to mild brands, they often smoke more to get the same nicotine dose as before, often without realizing they're doing so. A low tar cigarette can be just as harmful as a high tar cigarette. If you take deeper drags, inhale more frequently, or smoke cigarettes to a shorter butt length, even if you smoke exactly the same as before, the health benefits are very small compared to the benefits of giving up. Smoking mild cigarettes is still smoking. You're reinforcing the habit and will be more likely to smoke other cigarette brands if the mild brands aren't available. How about this one? Is there any risk if you smoke but don't inhale? Yes. If you don't inhale directly from the cigarette, you will still be breathing the smoke secondhand. In addition, the people around you are still affected by breathing the secondhand smoke. Well, can't I still smoke just the occasional cigarette after I've stopped? This is very risky for most ex-smokers. Like any habit, smoking creates a habit trigger in the mind-body system. When an ex-smoker smokes a cigarette, even years after giving up, the habit reaction may be triggered and cause them to want to smoke again. So just one cigarette can easily lead to just one more. And pretty soon, before you know it, you're smoking again. Bottom line, cutting down is not an appropriate strategy, and finding a way to stop altogether is the only realistic, permanent solution to smoking.
Hey, if you like this video, I've got 20 more where that came from. Just go to mypeaklife.com/smokinginfo. That's mypeaklife.com/smokinginfo. Register, and I'll send you 20 more videos. Thanks.